everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you have been following my channel for a while now, you'll probably know that although I live in Norway, I am Portuguese, so I am from Portugal, and I have been feeling a little bit like homesick or nostalgic maybe about like my life in Portugal, where I come from and things like that. So I decided to make this video talking about the things I miss the most about Portugal. In Portuguese we have a word that represents very well what I'm feeling right now, and that is saudades. Saudade is the noun. I don't really know how to describe what this is, but it's like if you have like a noun for missing instead of a verb, that would be saudade. So let's start from the top and say right away that the thing I miss the most is my family, my friends, and my dog. So I'm far away from my family. I talked about this in a vlog not so long ago, so I won't be repeating myself, but it's hard to be away from your family, from your friends, from, in this case, friends from Portugal, and my dog, which I miss a lot. Then after that, the thing I miss the most is for sure the sun. Although today it's a very sunny day, so I'm really sorry if the light keeps changing on this video. In Norway, sun is not, well, we have quite a lot of sunny days in Oslo, but it's not like the Portuguese sun, you know, where it's just like bright everywhere. Most days are sunny and you can feel it on your skin, if you know what I mean. Like you feel the heat on your skin. I miss those days. I of course also miss the warmth, the hot sunny days. So being warmth outside, because here even in summer I guess it goes to 20 degrees, 25. There was one year that went to 32 and everyone was freaking out in Norway. Whilst in Portugal, I am those kind of persons that love the 40 degrees weather if you're on a beach, of course. If you're in the city, it's just like, no. But if you're on a beach, 40 degrees or like 35 degrees is just perfect. And I really miss that in a day-to-day basis, not just only when I'm on vacation, like somewhere hot. This brings me to clothes. I miss my Portuguese summer clothes. Here, even in summer, like I said, it's not that warm and it's not the culture of wearing the same kind of clothes that I would wear in Portugal when it's hot, which are these like tiny little fabrics, like really flowy and full of color. I don't know, I just really miss those and I only use them now when I'm on vacation. Another thing I miss quite a lot is the beach. Here in Oslo, we also have beaches and they are very nice, I have to agree. I go there a lot of times, but it's not the same. Again, in Portugal, the beaches are just beautiful. Long, sandy beaches. I am from a part of Portugal very close to the beach. I was basically raised next to a beach. We had like a summer house, so I am very connected to the ocean and to the beach and to the waves and the smell and etc. And here it's not the same. There's no waves and it's more green, the sand is different, so it's really not the same. So for me, I really need like beach time during the year or I will just go crazy. So during summer vacations we normally take that opportunity to just go to like a beachy place, or I will like I said, go crazy. Another thing is the prices. Of course, you guys know that in Norway, everything is much expensive. And the thing that is good in all of this is now when I go back to Portugal, I feel like it's not bad for me to spend money. Like, not that I go crazy and spend all my money in Portugal, but I feel like I can enjoy it a little bit more, like buy more things because it's way cheaper. So that's a good thing, but I of course miss like the prices being a little bit cheaper. Another thing that I miss quite a lot, because I am a big fan of this, is the tascas. Tasca, it's a Portuguese place, kind of like a mix between a restaurant and a cafe and a bakery, and they sell petiscos, which is kind of like, I guess tourists would call them tapas, but they are not really tapas. They're like maybe seafood or different dishes that you can share with people, and you just like you take from the main plate and eat it basically. So for example, it could be like type of shells, type of meat in like little pieces, snails, which is another thing I miss a lot, and I think about it so much because I'm a snail lover. Yes, we eat snails in Portugal. It's not like the big ass ones like in France. It's those like tiny little ones. We boil them with garlic and herbs and they're just amazing. They are a type of petiscos and you can eat those in a tasca. You know what I mean? Talking about food, I have to say that overall I miss Portuguese food. So I miss the Portuguese dishes, I miss the Portuguese variety of stuff that you can buy on the supermarket. I miss like the food markets, ir à praça, go to the praça. How do you say praça in English? I don't even know. To buy like fresh fish, fresh meat in a marketplace. Normally it's like an open marketplace. I've never seen one of those here in Norway, which is so sad. The closest thing you can find is maybe in ports, like in Bergen, they have kind of like a fish market in a port. Or here in Oslo, in Greenland, kind of, but it's not the same. Like in Portugal, it's part of the culture to go on a Saturday or Sunday to the praça and buy fresh fish and fresh meat for the rest of the week. I also miss the carioca de limão, which is a tiny little lemon tea, I would say, that it's very, very strong. It tastes a lot like lemon, and it's just like a boost of energy when you drink it. You feel like you can conquer the whole world. I also miss having sweet pastry for breakfast, which is a very Portuguese thing. To have like a croissant, which is not really a croissant. We have these like more cakey croissants, like brioche kind of croissant, and tosta mista, torrada, you know, these things. I will stop talking about food now and proceed to the rest of the things. So another thing I miss a lot is going to a Portuguese cinema, because, okay, here in Norway there are also cinemas and they are good. Some of them are better than the others, but in Portugal the cinemas are very, very good. They have a lot of quality. The chairs are just spectacular. The type of snacks you can take with you is amazing, and they have a lot of different types of cinemas. They have this type of cinema which is called 4X, which I think it's starting to appear in other countries and here in Norway as well, but in Portugal it exists quite a long time now, and basically your chairs move during the movie, and if there's like water on the movie, you get water on you. If there's like wind, it's windy. For example, I saw one movie once that had a part where they were riding horses and your chair were just like riding the horse as well. So it's just amazing. I don't know, the quality is very good. I thought I would never say this in my life, but I miss going to the shopping mall, to the Portuguese shopping mall. Just going there for a whole afternoon, do whatever you need to do, buy all the things you need to buy just like in one day, and at the end of the day go to the cinema. You know, maybe have dinner in one of the restaurants in the shopping mall because there are so many good choices. I miss that. Again, my life is changing a lot, so I'm sorry. The next thing I miss is having a car. In Portugal, I had a car since I entered university because I live in a town quite far away from like where I studied, so I needed to drive with my car because the bus would take hours, I don't know, and the car would take like 15 minutes, I'm not even kidding. So in Portugal it's very common for people to have a car. I really miss my tiny little cute red car, which could take me anywhere whenever I wanted. It just gives you a type of freedom I don't have here without a car. I do have a bike that's an electric bike here, which takes me a long way as well, but it's different, you know. And the last thing is I miss having a ATM system as good as the one in Portugal, because firstly, here in Norway ATMs are rare. They're like a rare species. You cannot find an ATM that easily. when you find an ATM, you have maybe 2 or 3 options, which is see how much money you have on your account, withdraw money, or maybe put in money. I'm not even sure. In Portugal, you can do everything in an ATM. You can even pay bills, you can pay licenses, you can order something online and they will give you a code to pay on the ATM. You can transfer, you can do everything in an ATM. And that sometimes it's so handy. I never thought how handy that was until I moved to Norway. Of course, there's so many more things I miss about Portugal. I'm probably forgetting so many things, but that's it for today. That's my video. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video, and let me know in the comments things that you miss about your own country. And if you want me to do another video, but instead of things I miss about Portugal, would be things I really do not miss about Portugal. If you want that video, just give this one a massive thumbs up, and then I'll know if I'll do the other one or not. I hope you guys have a lovely week, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!